Hey everyone, welcome back.
Yeah.
Today we're diving deep into large language models. All the AI everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
And we found this really cool guide called Unlocking LLM Interviews to help us out.
It's a really good one. It covers like everything from the basics to actually using them, in the real world. And there's even coding challenges.
Right. I was so surprised by the format. It's not just like theory.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very hands-on.
hmm
So to start us off, why don't you tell us what exactly is a large language model?
So the guide defines it as a neural network, but that's kind of technical.
Yeah.
It's trained on tons and tons of text data
Okay.
to understand and generate text that sounds like a person wrote it.
That human-like part is really what makes this so different, right?
Exactly. It's not just spitting out words. It's creating text that's like indistinguishable from something a human would write.
Yeah, like how is that even possible?
So think of it this way. Imagine an AI that has read like the entire internet.
Oh.
Every book, every article, every tweet. That's how much data we're talking about.
That is mind-blowing.
It is.
So all that data goes into these processes called pre-training and fine-tuning.
Yeah,
I'm a little fuzzy on those. Can you explain?
of course. So imagine you're learning to write. First, you learn the alphabet, grammar, sentence structure. The basic building blocks.
Right.
That's basically pre-training. The model learns the fundamentals of language from a huge data set.
Okay. So it's like teaching the AI about language itself.
Exactly.
But how does it actually learn to write different types of things?
Well, that's where fine-tuning comes in.
Okay.
Once you know the basics, you might focus on poetry or fiction or technical writing or whatever you want to do. And fine-tuning is the same. An LLM can be fine-tuned for specific tasks like composing tweets or generating code.
So we're taking this AI that knows everything about language and then teaching it how to use that knowledge for specific things.
Exactly. And that's a big part of why they're so powerful and versatile.
I see. Now, the guide mentions something called the transformer model. And that seems to be like the core of all of this. Can you tell me about that?
Sure. Think of the transformer model like a detective and a storyteller working together.
Okay, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So who's who?
So the encoder is the detective.
Okay.
It takes in the text, like your question or a news article or whatever, and it analyzes each word and its relationship to the others.
So it's like figuring out what the text actually means.
Right. And then the decoder is the storyteller.
Okay.
It takes the meaning the encoder found and uses it to generate a response.
So the decoder takes the clues, the detective gathers, and then writes a story based on them.
Exactly. And there's another important part, the attention mechanism.
Oh, yeah. The guy mentioned that. I was a little confused by it.
Okay, so imagine you're reading a really long article.
Yeah.
And you naturally focus on the key sentences or the headings, the important parts. That's what the attention mechanism does.
So it helps the model focus on the most important parts of the text.
Precisely. It figures out which parts of the input are most relevant to the task at hand.
Wow, that's pretty clever.
Yeah, it is. It's a key innovation that makes transformers so good at handling long and complex text.
I see. But even with all of this,
Yeah.
LLMs still feel kind of like black boxes to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we see what they produce, but how do we really know what's happening inside?
That's a good point. We still don't understand everything. But the guide talks about hidden states and embeddings.
Right. From what I read, hidden states are kind of like snapshots of what the model understands at different points in the text.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie. At the beginning, you might be confused, but as the movie goes on, you understand more. So the hidden states capture how the model's understanding changes as it processes the text.
So it's like tracking the AI's thoughts in real time.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
And then embeddings are like numerical representations of words.
Numerical representation.
It's like the model translates words into numbers that capture their meaning.
So the better the embeddings, the better the model understands the nuances of language.
Right. But interpreting these hidden states and embeddings is still a challenge.
Yeah. It's like we can see the pieces, but we don't know exactly how they fit together yet.
That's a good way to put it. We're still working on it.
Okay, so how do we know if an LLM is actually doing a good job if we
Yeah.
can't fully see inside?
The guide talks about something called perplexity.
Perplexity.
Yeah. Basically, it tells you how surprised the model is by the text.
We mean surprised.
So imagine reading a product description that's full of jargon.
Yeah,
And you're like,
okay.
wait, what?
Yeah,
You'd be pretty perplexed.
I would.
So high perplexity means the model is encountering something unexpected.
Okay.
But when the text is clear and logical, the model's perplexity is low.
I see. So a low perplexity score means the model is understanding the text.
Well,
Well,
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, this has all been very theoretical.
Yeah,
I want to know how these things are being used in the real world.
me too.
And thankfully, unlocking LLM interviews goes into that too.
It does.
It's not just hypotheticals.
No,
It's about how LLMs are being used right now.
exactly. And it starts with some pretty familiar stuff.
Oh,
Like what?
like chatbots.
Oh, yeah.
You see them everywhere.
It feels like every website I visit has a chatbot now.
Right. Well, a lot of those are powered by LLMs.
Really?
Mhm. The guide explains how they're trained on tons of conversation data,
Okay.
so they can understand your questions and give relevant answers.
So even if I ask the same question in different ways, the chatbot can still understand me.
Yeah, and here's what's really cool. The chatbot doesn't need to have a pre-programmed answer for every single question.
Oh.
It actually learns from every interaction.
Really?
Yeah,
So it's like constantly getting better.
exactly. And that makes
Yeah.
the conversation feel a lot more natural.
It makes it feel less robotic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. So what else are LLMs being used for?
Well, there's sentiment analysis.
What's that?
So imagine you're a company and you want to know what people think about your product.
Okay.
You could use an LLM to analyze thousands of customer reviews.
Oh, wow. To see if the overall sentiment is positive, negative, or neutral.
That would save so much time.
Right. It's a game changer for businesses that need to understand customer feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what I personally struggle with?
What's that?
Those really long articles.
Oh, yeah.
It takes me forever to get through them.
I feel that.
Can AI help with that?
It can. LLMs are actually amazing at summarizing text.
Really?
Yeah, they can take a long article and condense it down to the key points.
It's like having a personal assistant who reads for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, this points to a future where we can use LLMs to handle a lot of the information overload we face.
I would love that.
It frees up our time for more creative and strategic work.
That sounds amazing. But it seems like to really use LLMs, you need to know how to code.
Well, the guide does emphasize that.
Yeah.
There's a whole section on coding challenges.
So this guide is for anyone who wants to actually work with these models.
Exactly. And it makes the point that coding isn't just for engineers anymore. It's becoming an essential skill for anyone working with data or technology.
So even if I don't want to become a developer, I should still learn some coding.
It would definitely help you work with LLMs more effectively.
Yeah.
You can tweak parameters, build custom applications, really unlock their full potential.
Okay. I'm starting to see why that's important.
Hmm.
What kind of coding challenges are in the guide?
There's one on tokenization.
Tokenization? What's that?
It's the process of breaking down text into smaller chunks that the model can understand.
Okay.
Like you have to teach the model the letters of the alphabet before it can read words.
Right.
And the challenge shows how to do this in Python.
Is Python hard to learn?
It's actually known for being pretty user-friendly,
Okay, good.
and the guide does a great job of explaining it without getting too technical.
That's good to hear.
Hmm.
I might have to check it out.
Mhm.
But even with all this talk about coding and real-world uses, I still feel a little intimidated.
Yeah, I get it. This stuff is complex.
It is.
But the guide does a really good job of breaking it down. It shows you how to understand these models and use them.
That's reassuring.
Mm-hmm.
But even the guide acknowledges that LLMs aren't perfect.
Right.
They still have limitations.
They do. One of the biggest challenges is optimization.
What does that mean?
So even though LLMs are really powerful, they can also be computationally expensive.
Oh, so they use a lot of resources.
Exactly. And that's why optimization is so important. The guide talks about techniques for making them more efficient without sacrificing accuracy.
So like making them faster and less resource intensive.
Precisely. There's this one technique for reducing the model's size without losing too much performance.
Oh, wow.
It's like compressing a file. You get rid of some data, but the essential information is still there.
So it's all about finding the right balance between power and efficiency.
Exactly. And that's one of the big challenges in LLM research right now.
Wow, well, this deep dive has given me a lot to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
It feels like we've only just started to explore what's possible with LLMs.
We definitely have.
And the guide even hints at what the future might hold.
It does.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Me too. Yeah, there's a section on what they call multimodal LLMs.
Multimodal, what's that?
It means they can understand and work with more than just text, like images, audio, and other types of data.
So like an AI that can watch a video and write a summary?
Yeah, exactly. Or listen to a song and compose something similar.
Wow.
The possibilities are kind of crazy.
They are.
Like, imagine an AI that can analyze medical images or generate personalized music.
That's insane.
It is. It makes you wonder what kinds of breakthroughs we could have when AI can work with information in so many different ways.
It's exciting and a little scary at the same time.
Definitely. But this guide, Unlocking LLM Interviews, has been really helpful.
It has.
It's like a roadmap for this whole new world.
Yeah, it's helped me understand so much more about how these models work.
Me too. And it shows that even though they seem like magic,
Right.
there's a lot of science and engineering behind them.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to ask you, dear listener, what excites you most about LLMs?
What applications can you imagine?
How do you see this technology shaping the future?
We've given you some tools and insights.
But the real exploration starts now.
Keep learning, stay curious.
And who knows?
Maybe you'll be the one building the next groundbreaking LLM application.
Until next time.
Keep diving deep. Yeah, there's this whole section on multimodal LLMs.
Multimodal, what's that?
So it means these models can work with more than just text.
More than text, like what?
Like images and audio, other kinds of data.
Oh, wow. So like an AI that can watch a video and then write a summary of it?
Exactly. Or like listen to a song and then compose something similar.
That is wild.
It is. It really makes you think about all the possibilities.
Yeah, what could we even do with that?
I mean, imagine an AI that can analyze medical images, help doctors diagnose things.
Oh.
Or an AI that can generate personalized music based on your tastes.
That would be incredible.
It's pretty mind-blowing to think about.
It really is. It's exciting and also kind of scary.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
But this guide, Unlocking LLM Interviews, has been a great way to learn about all of this.
Definitely. It's helped me understand so much.
Me too. It's really demystified this whole world of LLMs.
It has. And it shows that even though they seem like magic, there's a lot of hard work and science behind them.
For sure. Well, we've reached the end of our deep dive.
Already.
I know it flew by. But I have one last question for you, dear listener.
Oh, what's that?
What excites you most about this whole world of LLMs?
What applications can you imagine?
How do you think this is going to change the future?
We've given you some tools and information.
Now it's your turn to explore.
Keep learning. Keep asking questions.
And maybe you'll be the one to build the next amazing LLM application.
Until next time, everyone.
Deep diving deep.